I see the bathroom is clear. I think that somebody's near. I'm sure that someone is following me. Oh, yeah. Why did you throw the Jack of Hearts away? Why did you throw the Jack of Hearts away? It was the only card in the deck that I had left to play.
All right, here we are. The incipient StreamYard show with my three co-hosts. This is great. We're ready to go right before football season. This is the CDST, Chab Dog Sports Talk Test of the Emerging Broadcasting System show. And we're broadcasting live stream onto various platforms now. And that's going to increase our reach. And this is brought to you by Chabner Law, serving Southern California's business and transactional legal needs, as well as estate planning and landlord-tenant dispute matters, and by Funhouse Game Company for your sports apparel needs. And Abe Miranda's in charge of that. He'll tell you more about that. And also chabdog.com, head of your sports headlines, biting sports commentary. All right, so this is the new format, Abe. You've set it all up, and I'm pretty happy with the way this thing looks. We're coming out of the cornfield ready to go.
Yeah, so obviously this is an exciting new era for CDST. I mean, this is literally, we've gone through so many formats here in the history of the show, from just like kind of a radio only. I remember when we were just a radio only show, then we went into like a full production show, and now we're doing what the kids are doing nowadays in the bathrooms of high schools. We're just we're now upgrading ourselves and just trying to keep up with them. And hopefully, with this format, it also gives us a lot more options and a lot more tools, and also gives a lot of flexibility and freedom to our guests or co-hosts, in that, it's a very easy setup. It's not very complicated, at least to try to get into the studio and set up everything. It's very, very quick process. And so, let's rock and roll.
It's seamless. Yes. All right. And so we've got two co-hosts besides you on the show here. I got Eric the Well-Read in the lower right at our former studio in Hermosa Beach.
Oh, look, I can blur my hand.
Yeah. And got Aaron York driving somewhere, right? You on the road, Aaron?
We've got a frozen York peppermint patty.
Can you hear us?
Oh, his mic is mute. We've got a muted mute.
No, I can hear you. I just got off of Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I like your
yeah, the connection's good.
The depressed Mets fan.
Yeah, you would like that. Yeah,
it's depressing.
It's just a doom spiral after doom spiral after doom spiral, and now just hoping to qualify for the postseason and somehow win a game. Although there's storms in Milwaukee today, so there's flooding. They might not get the game in, although I haven't been updated in an hour or two. So we'll see how that goes. This is their only trip to Milwaukee, so I don't even know what they're going to do if they can't get the game in. It'll probably be like last year where they have to play like game 163 after everyone else. But I'm just hoping to get a game in and maybe even a Mets win. Is that even possible these days? I don't know.
Guys are getting abused by the Brewers. It's like a trip to visit Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yes, that's exactly what it's like. And the Brewers are a juggernaut. They're the juggernaut. And Jared Stillman on Mad Dog Sports Radio made a very good case today about the Brewers being a case against the impending salary cap that Rob Manfred wants to push through, so the owners have an excuse not to spend money. Another excuse not to spend money. So maybe the Brewers winning the World Series is just good for baseball, so they can prove that the small market team doesn't need a salary cap to compete. That would be a secondary prize to the Mets doing anything relevant.
Yes, they are one franchise that's never gotten it done though. Been to the World Series once, I think, and they just always crater in the playoffs. So
yeah, they do have a history with that, especially last year when the Mets came back on that Pete Alonso home run to stun them, and they also lost, I believe, to the Nationals before the Nationals won the World Series.
yes,
So,
2019, I think.
Yeah. Juan Soto with a big hit in that series, or it might have just been the 1-game wild card that year. I think that was the 1-game wild card where Juan Soto came through and Washington came back to beat them, and then went all the way to the World Series, maybe. So obviously they won the World Series that year. Anyway, yeah, Milwaukee hasn't gotten it done, but all it takes is one special team, and maybe this is it for them. They have the best record in baseball, and it's August, so they have just as good a chance as anybody, but they're still going to be underdogs in the postseason because of these stacked roster that the Dodgers have, and the Dodgers seem to be rounding into form with their pounding of the Blue Jays last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at the North End last night watching that, and man, just like, when Ohtani hit that home run, they just went nuts in there. The place was screaming. It was great.
Oh, so now you're a Dodgers fan, Eric?
No, I was just having a beer with my friend Adam there in the North End, where there's no signal. I don't get any signal out of there, so I can't even tell people I'm there. They need to fix AT&T needs to fix their towers around there.
I can't fault you for going to the North End. That's a fun place.
That's a quality bar.
Yeah, I'm sure it was hopping.
It was. Oh man, I thought it'd be quiet. No, yeah, the Rams were on as well. Hey, look at that. The Rams were going as well, and then up the other screen we saw Green Bay was getting hammered by the Jets.
Yeah.
So saw some preseason football.
Before we go to preseason football, let me also tout the Red Sox. They have been pretty hot. They lost last night, a tough loss to the Padres, but they still have a better record than the Mets, and they're breathing down the Blue Jays' neck. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. We have that clip from the Red Sox Padres game. Abe, you want to play that? You want to try that clip?
Yeah, let's try clips.
And I want you guys to look at these uniforms. They are such an abomination. The Padres uniforms. Oh my God.
Let's see.
They really need propeller hats for these guys.
Let's go. Let's rock and roll with this.
Shy of the track will make the catch.
There.
At third is Bregman. He will score. Moving from second to third is Duran. Red Sox strike first on top 1-0.
What a mess.
Over to first, and he throws it away.
Oh, those uniforms are hideous, dude. What's with the lime green hat?
Goes Story 2-0
It's
Boston.
It's
Pride.
Is that the Pride uniform?
Yeah, it must be homosexual.
It's their City Connect uniform.
It's another
weird
oh,
90s.
I didn't think the Mets. I thought the Mets had the worst one.
I mean, at least this Padres one is colorful instead of just being gray like the Mets.
I know, but looks like a freaking sidewalk. That's what the Mets City Connects look like. Looks like you're just on a on a street in Brooklyn.
It looks like a
bubble gum and trash.
It looks like a good humor ice cream truck designed by John Wayne Gacy.
Man, the Red Sox really ran away with this game, huh? They really just took off.
Yeah, this was 8-0.
Dude, I feel bad for all the Padres fans there who dressed up in that uniform. Watch the players get hammered by the Red Sox. Holy crap!
It's first and third.
All right.
Slowly
I think
roll
we're about
towards
done with
third
this, huh?
base as
All
Wall
righty,
will come
let's
in.
do it.
Thanks for giving any Section 107 announcements.
Yeah.
It's still running. I'm watching it on YouTube though. They haven't yanked it yet. So
We haven't been yanked. That's celebration right there. We haven't been shut down for our pirate operation.
YouTube doesn't mind when we promote wokeness, so
yeah,
that's always allowed.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I mean, this is just a weird year in baseball. Nobody's really, I mean, maybe by the end of the year it'll be a little more apparent who's the real powerhouse team. But right now it's really up for grabs. The American League, the Blue Jays seem to be pretty good, but they just got hammered by the Dodgers. I'm not that impressed for what I've been seeing, and Seattle looks pretty good actually. They've been winning a lot of games. Cleveland just got hot. So there are a few things that are kind of percolating. Houston's good. The Yankees look kind of like shit, Eric. They've been one of the worst teams in the last 2 months. I don't know.
I was surprised why they looked good at all. I mean, they're a very unimpressive team this year. Oh, it's just
Pitching's
they
not
look
good.
Just they look overpaid, and just expectant of things that only come from people who play like winners. Yeah, they're just wrong body language, wrong attitude, bad coaching, bad decision making, bad IBM. Yeah, stock is going down. I'd sell the Yankees right now.
Yeah. I don't know. Aaron, what do you think about the pulse in New York of the New York Yankees? Are people still really excited, or is that really worn off?
Everyone is miserable about baseball in New York, and everyone is looking forward to football, trying to talk themselves into the Giants and the Jets being relevant. The Yankees fans are so far done with their general manager, Brian Cashman, and their manager, Aaron Boone, who just put in Devin Williams the other day, and it cost them the game, although they did bounce back from that, and they got a nice win. So yeah. I would actually buy the Yankees just because I like to buy low. So maybe they'll go lower and lower, and Eric will be right. But I think they're too talented not to get propped up at some point. And I could say the same for the Mets, but being so close to the Mets, it's just hard to see an end to the doom spiral. But the odds say they will come back and hopefully make the playoffs and just pull up out of this, and they just have to be better than the Reds. I mean, it's the Reds. But the schedule is tough in September, though, so they really could miss the playoffs. But I would just buy both because they're both so low. So everyone's just going to be selling. But they're two talented teams. They're two teams that it would still be surprising if they miss the playoffs. So we'll see. We'll see if they can turn around. But right now, everyone's trying to get into football mode. And Giants and the Jets, they both won their preseason games. So I guess that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, the Giants. Let's talk about the Giants. They beat the Bills yesterday. Is that right?
Beat the Bills. I think all four quarterbacks for the Giants threw touchdown passes. So just too bad you can only play one of those at a time because
all four.
You could play 4 quarters. Yeah, Danny DeVito, Tommy touchdown. Threw the game-winning touchdown pass at the end, although maybe not game-winning, but it put us up by 2 scores. So we really needed that one at the end. And
Jackson Dart looked good.
Jackson Dart threw a great touchdown pass to little Jordan Humphrey. So happy with Jackson Dart so far. They really needed that Jackson Dart performance after Josina Anderson off of Shedeur Sanders playing well. She goes out and says, "Oh, close your eyes, Giants fans. Shedeur Sanders playing well." It's like, wait, Giants? Are we the only team that passed on Shedeur Sanders? What about the Steelers? What about the Jets?
Yeah.
What about the Saints? What about every other team?
Everybody.
Quarterback? No, it's the Giants fans. You have to feel the shame of Shedeur Sanders playing well. Like, well, no, we don't, because Jackson Dart played just as well, and he looked like a competent quarterback in his first taste of action. So buzz off, Josina Anderson. Stop trying to make us feel shame. We already let Saquon Barkley get away, although that was probably the right decision for the long term because he was just shredding it. He was just spinning his wheels is the right expression. He was spinning his wheels with the Giants. So good for him. He won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. Now we have a nice tandem for the future with Tracy and Scadaboo, and we look like we have a promising quarterback. So we are moving on. We are not worried about what Shooter Sanders is doing because it is a new era for the Giants, and we are we're moving forward, and the future's bright, and maybe even the present is bright with Russell Wilson having a lot to prove, and this front line of the defense.
Oh, and Russell Wilson.
Elite. We have an elite front line. Abdul Carter is just going to be an absolute terror.
Oh, yes. He didn't play, though, right? Did he play?
No, he played the first defensive series or two, and he got a couple pressures. He just missed a sack. He had a great move. He was in the backfield a couple times where they just could not block him. So I was very, very impressed by him, and it looks really promising with Carter. And just playing against Dexter Lawrence, who you basically have to double team every play, and Brian Burns, who's also a great pass rusher. They're going to be in the backfield. They're just going to live in the backfield. They're going to cause so much havoc, and no one's going to want to play against this front line. It's going to be a great front line.
Okay, well, I want to say something about the Steelers. They looked pretty good yesterday against the Jacksonville Jags, and they're two-headed monster second-string quarterback tandem of Mason Rudolph and who's the other guy? Skylar Thompson. Yeah, Skylar. They both look good, and they I think they had 4 touchdown passes between them. 31-25.
Wow, who needs Rodgers? Just that guy was a waste.
Yeah.
Just get rid of him. Yeah.
Sure. Well, this
see.
is preseason, baby. But the offense look like they have a better offensive coordinator. And the highlight of that game, though, was the 70-yard field goal. Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah, that was all over the internet.
Yeah.
By the Jaguars. That was Cam Little, 70 yards, unbelievable.
Little man with a big foot. So
That's
Justin
right.
Tucker may be getting worried because even though that's not an official record, right? Because it's preseason. But
That's right. But if he does that during the regular season, it will break Justin Tucker's record. We can get that pervert out of the record books.
You're harsh. Well, anyway, is he even playing anymore? I guess he's not playing,
I don't even
right?
know. I don't know what happened to that case against him. I just felt calling him a pervert.
He's been blue-balled from the league.
Blue-balled, yeah,
right?
he's been blue-balled, exactly.
Anyway, in other news, what were some of the other scores? Abe, do you want to give us a rundown of the scores from yesterday?
Sure. Let's see. I mean, we can go through the scores. Give me a second to find them. Let's see here. Oh, here's some scores. They're back. They're up on the little ticker here.
Well, I got them listed here. So, the Colts over the loss to the Ravens on Thursday, 24-16. Not a lot of surprise there, but I mean, this is preseason, so what are you going to say? I mean, the Eagles looked like the Eagles. They beat the Bengals 34-27. But they didn't play anybody. The Raiders and the Seahawks kissed themselves 23-23. That must have been interesting. Yeah, that's weird to have a tie game in preseason.
It's like nobody wants to go out there.
Yeah, we have a Patriots highlight from Mark. The Patriots won 48-18 over the Commodores. Do you want to play any of that kickoff return? It was a kickoff return on the first play of the game for a touchdown.
For New England. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Abe, can you find that?
Hold on. I just found. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, the Patriots actually have an exciting, look with they got Mike Vrabel as their coach now, who's really got that. Looks like that team organized. I don't think they're going to be a joke this year.
Oh, here's the 70-foot field.
Mike Vrabel. What, they fire the black man?
They fired Mayo.
Yeah, they fired the black man. So remember Wanda Sykes?
Oh, is that what Wanda Sykes said about it?
Yeah, well, she says about anytime there's a problem, fire the black man. That'll
Oh,
solve it.
well, there was a
Yeah.
problem with that team that needed to be fixed, I think.
Yeah, and they fired the black man. So it's Wanda Sykes strikes again. She's always right.
Okay. Oh, is this a 70-yard field goal?
Yeah, look at this thing.
This one actually had some leg. It had room to go there. It could have gone 73.
He just kind of kicked it from the end zone to the other end zone.
Wow.
He's got his legs dipped in
70
steroids.
freaking yards. Holy smoly.
So, like, anytime they get the ball, they can score 3 points almost. It'll be automatic for them. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a risky play because the field goal can always get blocked from that far, and then it's a bad situation. So I don't know how many of those we're going to see. But do you have the – okay, well, I don't know. Did I send you the Patriots clip?
Yeah.
No, I thought I did. It was a nice little return.
Let me see if it was this one real quick.
There he goes. Oh, there he goes.
That looks like the Bad News Bears. Is that the one that we can't see?
Feels like it. But right now, let me see what's going on with our clips. I think that's the actual clip, but for some reason, when I play it, it shows like a black screen. I'm not like, 'cause that seems about right.
Well, if it doesn't play, it doesn't play, and I'm not going to force it on anybody. It was just a nice way to start the game for the Patriots. Things are looking up in New England, I guess, temporarily. The Browns won big 30-10 over the Stink Panthers. The Vikings beat the Texans 20-10 in the snooze fest. I can't get too excited about the Vikings with Sam Howell as their quarterback, but he did have a good game, 11 for 13. Oh, the Rams beat up the Cowboys 31-21. Oh boy, the Rams look pretty good though. I think Stetson Bennett was playing well for the Rams. Remember him from Georgia?
Stetson Bennett.
I love.
Isn't that a cool
I
name?
love
It's a good
Stetson
name for
Bennett. That guy is a scrapper.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be the Rams.
Got that curly Jufro. I love it.
Oh, is he Jewish?
No, he's not. But he is a national champion. So good for him.
He's not Jewish, but he has a Jufro. That's great.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something, you guys. Aaron knows this. If you're a fourth or a fifth or a sixth or a third or a second, you're not Jewish, because Jewish people don't do that. They don't.
Yeah,
I don't think.
That's how you know, because he's the fourth, right? Yeah. So
yeah,
that's how you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're supposed to name yourself after people that are dead if you're Jewish, not after your father. And the Buccaneers, 29-7. They ended the year well. They're to watch. The Titans look like crap. The Jets 30-10 over the Packers. Wow, the Packers didn't show up. I don't know if that means a lot, that game, but that's what happened there. And then Chiefs and the Cardinals played a pretty tight game. Chiefs just went through the motions. I did see that the Chiefs lost somebody, though, to an Achilles tear, who was one of their studs, and I don't remember what his name was. Anybody else know about that?
It was a big game.
I know it was Mariano Rivera from the Yankees.
I did hear about that. Oh, that's horrible. In the old timers game, he tore his Achilles. That's brutal.
Oh,
Mariano Rivera. Yeah, there's Mariano Rivera. Yeah, of all things, too. The old timers game. I mean, that's pointless, senseless.
Yeah, and I bet they were thinking of pulling him out of retirement, too, to close some games for that team.
And then the Broncos wiped out the 49ers 30-9. Again, I don't know what to make of that, though. The Broncos might be kind of ready for another nice year to follow up the year they had last year. And the 49ers, they may be on the downturn.
Deion Bush is the guy's name. I guess he's not as big as we thought, unless you want to count Jalen Watson. Yeah, the Chiefs will survive. And the 49ers, yeah, I wonder. It makes you wonder about the Niners moving forward here. They're going to pay all this money now for that they finally have to do for the quarterback, but it's going to deplete other players who desperately want to get paid.
Oh, Abe's got the Patriots clip up now, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, let's play it. You know what? I found a way that we can actually just share the videos by using the share screen option than trying to upload them into StreamYard. So if we have like a folder, we can figure this out in the future. But here we go. Little things we're learning as we go, but here we go.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Awesome.
Well, he's fast.
Damn, though.
Wow.
Killed it. Pretty nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, boys.
Awesome.
That was one way I can do this.
Oh. All right.
For you, StreamYard.
What else do we have to talk about? The college football's coming up, I guess. Some interesting early games. Like I saw Alabama's playing Florida State. That'll be a good game, I think. Texas is hosting. Is it Texas hosting Ohio State?
These steers and queers come from Texas.
I don't know which team's home for that. I just know it's Texas, Ohio State.
Because if it's in Texas,
That's
that's a hot game. That game is sizzling. And is Arch Manning's grandson playing quarterback now for Texas?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, he is. That's a big deal. Arch Manning is the guy to watch in college football this year.
Oh, so his name
Quinn
is Arch
Ewers
Manning.
has finally graduated and moved on. Might be on an NFL roster somewhere, but now it's Arch. It's the Arch show.
So it is the next Arch Manning, the grandson of Arch Manning, right? It's the second coming of Arch Manning. Remember, because the original guy was Archie Manning. Is anybody following me?
Yeah, Jerry's listening.
Okay, I thought that was interesting. We were just talking about the seconds and the thirds. So this is Arch Manning the second. I think. Anyway.
Whose kid is he? Peyton's or?
He's the grandson of Archie Manning and the son of one of the
son of Cooper.
Cooper. Okay, so the non-football playing son. What happened to him? He broke his arm or something?
I don't know.
Like he had a brain injury.
Did he play? I don't know much about Cooper Manning. I don't know if he played college or if he played at all.
Uh-huh.
But we could, let's see. Do we have the list of the top teams in college football? Let's see.
Let me see. Top list.
I mean, it's the usual suspects here.
Let's see.
Yeah, the rankings should be getting pretty well set now.
Here's the rankings.
For top 25.
I could share it.
The AP ranking.
I know we don't have any games until the 23rd of August, so we still got to wait like 10 days, more than 10 days. But then we get things like Iowa State against K-State, and nothing really that intriguing or interesting until I think we get to like Texas and Ohio State, Alabama, Florida State. Penn State's supposed to be good. I know that. They're like they're in the top
number 3.
5.
They're in the number 3 right here. I got the list. All
right. Why don't you go through the list for us and we can comment on it.
All right. Well, here are the AFCA coaches. Is this the polls? What is this? Polls. Those are coaches' polls. What is this?
Well, that's good enough, I think.
Can you roll back up? Scroll back up there, Abe.
It says rankings. So Texas.
Wow, Texas is number 1.
Yeah.
And then you
Ohio
got
State.
Penn
Ohio State number 2. Penn State number 3. Speaking of Aaron.
I can't read that. Does that say Penn State or Penn State?
Oh.
Oh boy.
See,
Is
now
that-
that's why Aaron just left the screen.
Yeah.
Aaron just left the stream.
Well, he's giving me shit about something else that I saw. I thought I'd just give it back to him.
Yeah, there's Penn State number 3. Georgia is number 4. Notre Dame is number.
I'm sorry, Aaron. Come back. I didn't mean it.
But that's like preseason, yeah, right? Is this what we're
Yeah, I
looking
mean
at? Right?
that's what
Clemson,
it is. Yeah,
Clemson, Oregon, Alabama. That's your son's school.
Yeah, 8th is not bad.
Not
And
bad.
then-
LSU number 9. That's Skeens. That's Skeens.
Yeah, Paul Skeens, baby.
And then Miami is number 10. Arizona State number 11. Illinois number 12. South Carolina number 13. Michigan, good old Michigan in 14. Ole Miss 15. SMU 16. The Florida Gators are 17. Tennessee is 18. Tennessee, speaking of the Manning kid, right? He's right there. Indiana, number 19. Kansas State is number 20. Iowa State is 21. Texas A&M, again, equal ranking, 21. BYU coming in 23, Texas Tech 24, and Boise State 25. Actually, not bad for Boise State. I mean, 25 is not bad in this.
But they're usually in the top 15 at the end of the year.
Okay,
And,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, we got Arizona State. I don't know anything about them, but I guess they've been better lately, so maybe that makes sense.
They're number 11 now.
Yeah. All right. Well, it just seems like college football is still kind of out of sight, out of mind until we get about 1 week away from the start. In the meantime, I think the clips look pretty good when you play them. You want to play the Eric, you ever seen this clip from the Lolita movie? Do you have the monster clip with the watching the drive-in movie?
Let me
Okay, under what section are you playing this under?
Section 107 of the Copyright Act.
Oh, the monster movie, right?
They used to have these things called drive-in movies when I was a kid, and you could go there and there'd be a huge
really
screen.
Yeah.
And it was great.
There.
Great little way to take a date, and
share the screen.
They
Or take a bunch of kids. I only went as a kid. They were gone by the time I was old enough to date.
They still have some lingering around somewhere. They're lingering around somewhere.
I just think they should bring them back. Drive-in movies. It's the experience of going there, and maybe you can get some food brought to you, and the images are so huge on the screen there. And here we go. So this is from one of my favorite movies, Lolita.
All right.
Play it, baby.
Oh, it's a horror film.
Sound's not coming out. All right. Can you hear it?
Can you hear the sound? There you go.
Yeah, now Shelley Winters is in on the action.
I love that.
It's like a mother-daughter threesome here.
I just don't know. I didn't hear any sound on my end, but that could be my problem. Did you hear anything?
It was very faint, but then the sound of those clips are pretty bad sometimes. But you didn't need any sound on that clip anyway. You could see what was going on.
That was all visual. What a nightmare.
Yeah. Kubrick is such a he's so good.
Who could have thought of that? That was like genius that he thought of that. right? Yeah, James Mason's going to burn in hell for that scene. The one thing that I wasn't sure how to do was, Abe, we did last show when you were able, I thought I was able to make comments on the YouTube like channel on the during the show that would show up like on our screen somehow.
Yes. I see him. I don't think we have really any comments right now. Let me go to the YouTube show, see if anybody's commented anything. No,
I don't know
really
how to.
commented. So the commenting is usually done on YouTube. So you would have to go onto the YouTube show, and then maybe have that on a different screen, and then you could comment on there.
I'm on because I'm on the YouTube on my phone, and I can't seem to. It doesn't show me where to comment, so I'm a little confused by that. But it might be because of the way I logged into YouTube or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on if you can log in, and then if you're logged into your account, and I think we got Aaron back. Hold on, let me add him back to the stage.
Oh, we get Aaron back?
Yeah, Aaron's back. So if you go onto YouTube and you're logged into your account and you're watching the show on your phone stream, you should have an opportunity to actually comment. Like Wellred's got this down. Look, he's posted a chat. He's done a comment on YouTube, and now I can highlight it on the show here.
Yeah. Okay, so I was able, because I'm watching it on YouTube on the other screen as well. So
maybe if I go to do it through Google, I think I have to log into YouTube through Google to do this, because then it gets me to my channel. Let me try that. Hold on. Well, so Aaron is back, huh?
He is back. His mic is muted in case he needs to speak to us, but he is back, ready to rock and roll.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't mind hearing more about Penn State if he wants to tell everybody about how great Penn State's going to be.
I don't know, Aaron. What's the deal on Penn State?
Don't you want to take the bait and talk about Penn State?
I don't know if he can hear us. Can you hear us, Aaron?
Oh, I heard someone talk about Penn State.
Yes, the stage is yours to talk about Penn State and your expectations for the upcoming season. We just saw the college ranking, and they're looking great. College ranking is pretty high. They're up there.
Yeah, they're up there. They haven't done anything yet. Everyone's 0-0. Penn State's expected to win the Big Ten. We still got to go to Columbus, beat Ohio State. We still got to beat Oregon at home. Although winning the conference isn't as important now because everyone gets into the college football playoffs. So even if they trip up during the regular season, they still should make the playoff. And that's really where James Franklin is going to have to prove himself. He's going to have to be big game James. None of this not showing up and not being big enough to take on the giants of college football. You've got to take on these. You got to be able to be better than Ohio State when you have a veteran quarterback and Ohio State's breaking in a new quarterback. You have to be able to win that game. So we'll see what happens. But because they have Drew Aller, because they have Nick Singleton and Katron Allen returning in the backfield, and they've got a great defense, even with Abdul Carter being drafted by the New York Giants, they still have a great defense. The secondary is supposed to really be outstanding this year. They've got to just prove it. Just run the table because we have so much experience. It's basically, and they're being paid like a professional team too. So it's basically like we're a professional team, and they just got to win these big games, because if they don't win, if they can't beat Ohio State now, when are they going to be able to beat Ohio State? If they can't beat Oregon now, when are they going to be able to beat Oregon? So, yeah, this is the prove it year. This is the year Penn State just got to get it done. It's all in front of us this year.
I see my comment here. Time for Penn State to break out.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go. I got it.
What a comments.
The YouTube comments are in the show. So if you obviously are listening to the show, you're watching the show on YouTube, and you want to comment on the show, we can see your comments here, and we can showcase them on the show live. Like you can be part of this show, which I mean, we kind of tried to do that in the old way where we could try to say, hey, there's a comment, and we would talk about it on the show. But here we can actually showcase your comment, which I think is actually a nice little upgrade for CDS. So here we go.
Oh, now the comments are starting to come in here. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just leave that Sandusky one up there for all eternity.
It's just hanging there.
Stopped when we got to that comment. Someone put a pin in that one.
I'm not sure that's any better.
There we go.
Wasn't Sandusky, Ohio? Isn't that where Tommy Boy came from? I think. There is a Sandusky, Ohio. I know that.
Yes, literally.
It
was industrial.
Yeah, that's where Cedar Point is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
great town, Sandusky, Ohio. Absolutely.
Great town. A lot of history there.
So
maybe they'll rename Columbus Sandusky, Ohio after we win at Ohio State.
You would never go. You're going to go into Ohio State and win? Are you kidding?
I said this is the year to do it because they're breaking in a new quarterback, and we have the experienced quarterback, and we have a great defense. So, yeah, if they're going to do it, they got to do it this year. The last time we did it, I believe, was 2008 when we stuffed Terrell Pryor on a 4th and 1 to pull off a upset victory. So it's been a minute. Actually, the last time we won in Columbus was 2011 after the scandal when Ohio State was really bad. So it hasn't been quite as long as I thought because we did win there in 2011 when both teams were not contenders.
2011? Are you kidding me? That's not a long time. That's 15 years almost.
I know, but I thought it was 2008.
Seems like yesterday. So. Yeah. Not as far away as that.
That's the longest dry spell I've ever heard of in recent memory.
Well, that's at Columbus. That's not overall. Yeah. We beat them less than 10 years ago in 2016.
Yeah, that's still going back a ways, man.
That's why we got to do it this year. That's all.
Time.
All I'm saying, it's time. It's overdue. I mean, we really blew it, and we blew it against them so many times. I mean, how many times have we had the lead in the fourth quarter against that team? It's ridiculous.
So we will have the football pool thing going again this year, but picking the games against the spread on ESPN, right, Abe? So does everybody know how to get in there and make their picks and all that stuff? I don't know if you want to talk about that real briefly, Abe.
Yeah, so basically we do have an ESPN group for making picks against the spread this season. The great thing is that we will be able to share the screen and we will be able to kind of see where we're at, what the picks are, what the spreads are. So for upcoming NFL season, we're all going to be on the same page. The nice thing is that we can all make our picks on the site, and then we can showcase them here every week. And then we can talk about the spreads, and just give a little bit of a football preview right before the show starts. Or before NFL starts. So it really comes down to: do we really want to do the show back on Saturday so people can see the picks, or are we going to do it on Sunday at 9 a.m.? But that's still we got a few weeks to go, but we will announce that.
I mean,
if they themselves participate in the ESPN, because hey, they can join us. They can get on the list, and they can see our picks as soon as we make them.
Yeah, right.
Anybody can do it. The group kind of private right now. We made it a private group because that was what we were. I don't know if we were testing it or not, but I can make it a public group and have it open to everybody if everybody wants to see it.
Yeah, why not?
Why
Okay.
not? Yeah, I mean, what's the
Let's see if we
downside to
can
making
try.
it totally public?
No, the only thing is that when we showcase it, if we got like 10 people in the running, then we'll just we'll compare ourselves to the folks that join the pool. So whoever decides to join the pool, they'll be showcased on the
Well, that's
show.
true. Yeah, there'll be more data in there. You have to parse through to get our data
It could
out.
be
Sure.
potentially embarrassing if we're not doing well compared to everybody else.
Yeah, so maybe we want to keep it private. Okay. I see the logic.
That's kind of one of the reasons why we decided to do it a private group this season, is because we just wanted to make sure that we could do it. There is a way I think that you could use your pick and put it into another group. So if we had another group that's public, we could do that. And kind of compare ourselves. But for right now, we're just keeping track of the 4 co-hosts that are in here.
Okay, but everybody here knows how to get in there. You have to make your pick by the every week before the first game, right?
Yeah.
And
before the game starts. So you either, if you don't make a pick, you don't get credit for that pick. So you have to make the pick before the game starts.
But you just have it, like you just have to make the pick before that particular game. So you could wait until Saturday to make your picks on all the Sunday games, right?
Basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Once the game starts, that's it.
There's no changing.
Once the game starts, it's locked in. Once the game starts, done. That's it. If you didn't make a pick and the game starts and you didn't make any pick, you don't get credit for that pick at all. It doesn't. Right. You're
there's no default. There's no default to the chalk.
No, there's no chalk. So you gotta make a pick. You either make a pick or you lose the pick. That's basically how it goes.
Okay.
Get credit for the pick or not, So make your pick. Now, good news is we have a lot of time for week 1. You really take your time.
About week make your pick. 1 at all before we exit the show? Do you want to pull up week 1 to give us a sneak preview of what we're doing?
Yes, let's do that.
I think that would be a good way to end the show, would be to just run through that.
Okay. Let me just pop this bad boy up here. And then let's do it. NFL. Let's go to the NFL.com. All right. So yeah. My laptop's also gonna die, so that could be a problem.
Oh, well, mine's not dead. So you want me to check it?
Yeah. No. I just need to. Where's here, this side. This side. Trying to plug.
Yeah, week 1. I got it up here on my computer. It's up to you.
Yep.
I'll just start. First game is Dallas, Philadelphia, Thursday night. Wow, nice start to the season. Philadelphia is only -7 in that game. I think that's not enough. I think Dallas is going to get abused.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, power?
No.
I'll take Philly -7.5 or 7.5.
Yeah, my line says 7, but that
Can
seems like a gimme to me.
Let's share the screen.
Kansas City at Los Angeles.
Thursday night football.
The Friday game is the one that's in Brazil or something. That's the Chargers hosting the Chiefs. Kansas City -3.5. Wow, I like the Chargers, man. I think that they're gonna surprise people in Brazil. I think something might happen weird down there, and Chargers, they got some things going on there that are positive, and they got an axe to grind against the Chiefs, of course, like the rest of the league.
Harbaugh as a coach.
Aaron, what do you think about that game?
I like the Chargers this year, so I'll take them. Give me a field goal against the Chiefs. Yeah, I'm going to bolt up in that game and hopefully get off to a decent start. I mean, everyone likes the Eagles except me, so that'll put me ahead of the field, and then we'll have a nice upset win for the Chargers, and we'll have a great start to the season.
Wow.
Wow, so next year's going to be an awesome year for you because Penn State's going to win it all, and you're going to win the pool.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Everything is fantastic. Except the Mets will have a brutal collapse.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of where we're going with the Mets. But here we go. We do have some Sunday games for week 1. The Bucks are playing the Falcons.
Yeah.
The Bengals playing the Browns. Frank's favorite Dolphins team playing the Colts. The Panthers playing the Jaguars. Oh, this is going to be a horrible game. That must be the worst game to watch that week.
Wow.
Panthers, Jags. Wow.
Well, the Jags. Yeah, I think the Jags are going to win that game by at least 3 points because they got that kicker now. They got little big man.
They got a little big man. I mean that I think swinging for the Jaguars is probably a good way to go. Raiders and the Patriots are coming.
Oh yeah, New England. Watch out for New England in that game.
You know they just and they just erected the bronze statue of Tom Brady. By the way, a 12-foot statue for number 12. Imagine that.
But you know who coaches the Raiders now?
The what?
You know who's coaching the Raiders?
Yeah, who's that? Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll, thank you. Yeah, Pete Carroll. The Pete Carroll method.
Yeah. old
that's
Pete
so
Carroll.
Funny. Like Pete Carroll, can you imagine like the Raiders?
And the Raiders have Geno Smith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pitiful mess. You know, spend all the money, and they have Geno Smith and Pete Carroll. That's all I have to show for it.
Okay, well, laugh.
I like the Patriots in that game too.
Yeah, the Patriots just looked pretty good last week. I don't know. The preseason's always a false positive, though.
Extremely.
No, yeah.
The Steelers are playing the Jets. I like the Steelers in that game. I don't care if the Jets won big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you think Aaron Rodgers is going to come through for you?
That's gonna be weird to have Aaron Rodgers go out there and play against the Jets, but that's
and get hurt on the first play, take it out for the rest of the season. Watch it.
Don't tear that. But hey, Mason Rudolph is right there on his heels, literally on the Achilles of Aaron Rodgers in that game. Let's see. The Cardinals are playing the Saints. The Giants, Aaron York's Giants, are playing the Commanders.
That's a division game.
Yeah, Giants really they got a chance to shock the world in that first game.
Yep.
They need to come out strong.
So we're gonna come out strong and we're gonna terrorize Jaden Daniels. Daniels coming in with all the sophomore hype. It is going to be a sophomore slump. We are going to sack him.
Viking, a Monday night game with the Vikings and the Bears. What a downer to have to watch the Bears on Monday night. The Bears could win that game though. An ugly game against the Viking team with no quarterback.
Big rival game is this will be fun. Packers and the Lions. Too bad Dorothy's not on the show. We could give that. Texas playing the Rams. Ravens playing the Bills. That's going to be a good game to watch. Ravens and the Bills. That'll be good.
Yeah.
And then Vikings and the Bears. That's another. They don't like each other too much.
What's the line in the Bills Ravens game?
The Bills. Let me see. I wonder if this will.
Bills got to be favored by like 2, I think, or 3. Is that?
You can't go to NFL.com for the lines, Abe.
Yeah, NFL's not.
They're trying to discourage gambling while at the same time having $1 million deals with gambling companies.
Yeah, I have no lines on this. I don't know.
No, Bills are 1.5 favorites. 1.5.
Okay, that sounds about right.
So they're on the road. Is that in Baltimore?
That's in Buffalo.
Bills are only minus 1.5 in Buffalo.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh man, I'm loving Buffalo. Just hammer Buffalo. Bam, 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 bam. It's all about Buffalo.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens, I think, because it's
Well,
Lamar's
you're going to lose. You're a loser because you're going against Buffalo.
Yeah. This is Buffalo's year. Buffalo could go undefeated for a long stretch starting with this game.
Green Bay and Detroit is Green Bay by 2. That's to me questionable. I think
Wow.
Detroit's got something to prove after last year's the way they ended that season. All right. Well, I mean, it's interesting. So we'll next time we talk about this will be week 1 when we're on the day of the game. So good luck with your picks, guys. And Abe, we do have one clip that we could play going out, which was the interview with Yogi Berra and Phil Rizzuto, which is pretty good with Tim Russert. This was an excellent interview.
Oh, which one? Where was?
Can you find that?
Let me see the interview. I have one that looks like the price is right. Oh, yeah. I got you. I got it.
Let's see if this one comes out with.
It should. Hopefully it does. Let's see. Am I sharing my video?
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. Let me share the screen for this one.
Section 107 of the Copyright Act again.
That's right.
This is how to do an interview.
Oh, thank you for.
Tim Russert was a great interviewer. Politics aside, he did a terrific job with these interviews. Sports figures.
All right. I think we should be good and audio should pump out. So you guys are going to be my guinea pigs. All right.
All right.
Let me know. Here we go. Audio good?
We are back talking to 2 New York Yankee greats. Number 16, Buddy Ford, his new book, Few and Chosen, Defining Yankee Greatness Across the Eras.
Oh, and Yankee Greatness.
Great Yogi Berra. When you come to a fork in the road, take it. Philosopher, author, and holy cow. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, number 10, Phil Rizzuto.
Yeah.
Coming in to tell the truth.
Barry's telling those lies out there on the back there. Couldn't believe it.
Scooter, sit down. Here we go. Now we got a truth teller.
I tripped over Yogi's wallet.
He tripped over Yogi's wallet. Wow.
This Huckleberry found me. I didn't know he did it.
Scooter, watch out for that bug right there.
I couldn't believe this.
Now, Scooter, you tell me.
Everybody's got a book to plug. I don't have.
Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, holy cow! A book of poetry.
I know, but that's unbelievable how that guy did that. All the dumb things I said, my core. Yeah, core. Everybody knows core. My bride. She said everybody's got a little trap door on the back of their head, but yours is wide open all the time. So when you get a thought, it should hesitate there. But not, I got in so much trouble. Remember Bauer wanted to cream me that one time? He made an error, and I was broadcasting.
This is Hank Bauer?
Hank Bauer.
All right.
And I mentioned it a couple of times. So his wife enlarged it, made it worse. And I walk in and he grabs me. And he is strong.
And what did he do?
No, finally he let me go. But I'll never forget the line why he said about it looked like Hank got hit with a shovel right across the face. Oh, but he's a great man to have on your side.
Now, when Yogi and Whitey and Mickey were all out carousing,
yes,
Phil Rizzuto was
in bed,
on your knees, saying a prayer, getting ready for church the next day.
It's a good thing I didn't go out there. It would have shortened my career.
I were there before we were.
Yes, I know. But before you guys came, Joe McCarthy managed had to wear a shirt and a tie. No meal money. The guys got meal money, and I can't believe it. They come home with a soup, and they eat in the clubhouse. But I heard Whitey say he roomed with you. I roomed with you.
I had a lot of roomies.
Well, I had to unload him, but I was embarrassed. The guy didn't want to go and say, I can't stay room with him anymore. Because he'd come in every night with an arm full of comic books. Yeah, and I'd be just about to sleep. He'd finish the comic books, and he'd shake me. Say, Phil, talk to me. Your voice puts me to sleep. And I often thought about the people I'm doing a game for, how many I put to sleep. But he was great. I mean, he could.
Yeah, I gotta say, I hate the Yankees, but I love Phil Rizzuto. He's got the greatest voice, doesn't he? He's just got this. It's got a melody to it, you know. It just flows. You guys heard any Phil Rizzuto broadcasts or anything?
No,
No?
I mean, I was,
Good.
for me growing up, it was always Vin Scully. For Aaron and Frank, it was somebody else, probably all the Mets guys, all the very famous Mets announcers, for them. But for me, it was like the voice of baseball had always been Vin Scully growing up in LA. Just an icon there.
Well, Rizzuto he's got a charm about him, and he was a great player. He was one of the probably the second greatest Yankee shortstop, right behind Derek Jeter, and played in the 50s with all those great Yankee teams. And so he knows and in the late 40s too, I think so he's intimately familiar with all those stars, and including Yogi and Mickey Mantle and Whitey Ford and. So Elston Howard, the list is endless. Anyway, I thought that was a great example of how to do an interview. And I guess we can end the show on that, or if you want to end it with something else, we've got the Mary Tyler Moore clip, and that's about it.
Let's see what we're gonna end it on. Well, we could end it on whatever you want to end it on. I think now, here's a clip from yesterday. Let's talk about streaming. How about this one? Let's try this one. This might be an interesting clip. I got a clip. So just to show you guys, since we were talking about clips earlier today, we could talk about basically how this is basically what clips we pushed out yesterday. So here's an example of a clip that we got yesterday and we pushed it out.
But so you just type
we have
how cool this is. Isn't that cool? Look, look, wait, look, there's the MLB standings. Oh, look, we're moving on to like CDST 2.0 right now. We're all excited about it because it's just
it's like we're on steroids now.
I mean, basically, that's what we've turned into. We're like steroid monsters right here now.
AI enhanced steroid monsters.
Isn't that crazy? This is crazy. Okay, so I didn't know. I guess so. We have the capability of sharing the screen, so that we've learned that today.
Yeah.
So, I can just on the fly, just go to ESPN.
So basically, I mean, yesterday we did our first test stream. We did our first test stream yesterday, and we didn't want to boggle down the rest of the crew by it's a Saturday and we're just messing around with StreamYard. We figured, Chabdog, and myself, we'll just try to do a test stream, make sure it works and we can kind of accomplish what we need to accomplish and figure out features as we go. And it was really exciting because then we got all these clips after the show was done, and that was just an example of a clip that we got and we could just push out to everybody. And it was really exciting to see how our show is just kind of morphed into a steroid monster. So sit the F down, Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, okay, and Barry Bonds. We're on steroids now, right. Okay?
Oh, speaking of steroids, why don't you show my weightlifting clip?
We're gonna end it out with the one with the spotter or without a spotter.
Do the one where I did the full lift with a spotter, but
All
I
right.
did the full lift of 325.
All right, let's do that one. Hold up. Here we go.
I could play for Penn State's line, I think.
Look at that. Look at that, bad boy. Look at bars bending, bro. You become a Chad. You're like El Chad dog.
I'm gonna be in the Jewish Senior Olympics.
No, you're like a fraternity Chad right now. Okay, Chad dog. That's what you are.
I have one
pumping iron.
Oh,
in the
that's a
frat
great
house,
nickname,
homie.
Chad Dog. Yeah,
You're Chad
yeah.
dog now.
Chad
man.
Dog.
Hanging Chad dog.
Look at you.
I got one final joke for you and to share. What did the fisherman's wife say to the fisherman before they went to bed?
Oh no. Oh no. I got catfish because you're somebody else.
Yeah, she said, "Not tonight, honey. I got a haddock."
I
liked it.
All right, boys. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and the show just needs to be done. And Aaron's got a life. Okay, I don't have a life, but Aaron's got a life, and so we gotta end the show because Aaron's got a life. He's got things to do. El Chad Doggo, or Chad Dog, as we like to call him now. He's got a life too. So we're gonna go ahead and pump out some clips and keep tabs on us on the social media. So, we're always just pumping out all sorts of crazy stuff on social media. So feel free to just follow us on everything. And of course, Funhouse Game Company is coming. We're probably just weeks away before the online store finally opens up. Getting things heavily ready for that. Of course, I'm very excited for a really cool brand new West Coast brand that everybody, has given me so much. There's a lot of people just pumped out about it. So I'm just happy that, we're, looks like we're doing everything right. Legally, we're setting up everything right. All the paperwork is being done as we speak. Everything is filed. Permits have been issued. And it's just been heaven. It's been a dreamy ride. So
don't forget about the propeller hats.
The propeller hat. Look, I've had so many people ask me about a damn propeller hat that it's of course, I'm a man of the people. Man, the people want propeller hats. I will give you propeller hats. You want some other weird hat? You want some latex hat? I will find a way to make you latex hats, okay? But we're getting there. All
right. Well, I hope you guys have a great Sunday, and nobody tells you they have a haddock. Okay?
All right, guys. Take care.
All right. Thanks for being on the show. It was a lot of fun. See you in a few weeks.
See ya. Peace out.